Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to compare VOO with VGT. If you have your own opinion on both of these ETFs, write it down below in the comments. And also, if you have some different ETFs that you want me to compare, I'll be really happy to make a video on that, so definitely share it down below. Also, if you want to make money with ETFs and you want to learn how you can make money with ETFs, I created a course. You will find it down below in the description. So without further ado, let's start. Here we are, VOO, VGT. Both issued by Vanguard, and Vanguard is a creator of these ETFs. And let's start straight away with expense ratio, and then we'll go to the number of holdings, what kind of performance they got, and also we will be looking on the stocks in those ETFs, and then also fund overlap. Now, expense ratio, you see that VOO is 0.03, 0.10 is VGT. What does it mean? Is that let's say that you would invest $10,000, you would pay $3 fee for VOO. For VGT, you would pay $10, because if you're gonna calculate it, 10,000, $10. You see it right here. Assets under management, you can see clearly that VOO got higher amount of assets. And then we're gonna go further on underlying index. Underlying index for VOO is a SP 500 with 508 stocks in it. And it's more diversified comparing to the information technology market 2550 index of 344 number of holdings. Now, when we go even further, we can go to the performance and see the performance here. Many times it was really similar. On 3 years, the VGT was performing better. 5 years, you see also better too here. On 1 month, 8%, 7%, 5.5, 5.06. So I don't really like analyzing really performances, because we don't know what the future will bring. And with the market right now, it's end of the November, it's November right now, but things can drastically change. So I can't really say that which one you should use. I'm just going to give you information what you can do, and based on the data, you see it by yourself. Now, when we go even further, we can go to the sectors and look, this is really interesting. You see that you have software, IT services, computers, phones, household, semiconductors, communications, networking, and primarily the software, IT services, computers, phones, household, semiconductors combined, they are 90%, and then everything else. Vanguard is 35% technology, 15% nearly consumer, financials 14, healthcare 14. Opa. Yeah, I like this, okay. So there's like 75% of these 4 segments. With industrials, there's like what? 84, 83% combined. So these 5, technology, consumer, cyclicals, financials, healthcare, industrials, comparing to software, IT services. And when we compare the stocks here, this is the important stuff. So when you come here to the Vanguard, you see that Apple and Microsoft Corporation and Amazon got most of the, and it's what, 6, 12, 16%. And that's total weighting is 28%. On the other hand, when you come here, total weighting for VGT is 57%, and just VGT, Apple, and Microsoft Corporation is 37%. And that's crazy. With Nvidia, like top 3 stocks in VGT got 40% of the whole ETF out of whole 508, or no, 344 stocks. 3 of them got combined 40% of the whole ETF. And that's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's damn crazy. But it is what it is, right? So you can see clearly here that this is something that I'm like, mamma mia, I don't know if it's all right, but it is what it is. If you're like both companies, it's good. For me, this is a warning sign, because I like when the ETF, it's more diversified, when it's not only about, like, let's say 40-50% are in 3-4 stocks. In that regard, I don't really like it, but that's my perspective. Now, when we come here, quality score 6.23, comparing to SEG quality score 6.22 on VGT side. Now, when we compare also the dividend yield Dividend yield, VOO is dominating VGT, VOO 1.54 comparing to 0.82, 1.88 comparing to 1.11, 2.06 comparing to 1.29. So you can clearly see that the difference is huge here. And this is something that is also crucial. And now the last thing that I want to show you is a fund overlap. So 15% of VOO's 512 holdings are also in VGT. So 14.7% are also in VGT, and 22% of VGT are in VOO. And by weight, it's overlapped by 28%. So these informations are also interesting to know about. So that's pretty much it. So to summarize this whole video and understand it, dividend yield is better in VOO. Expense ratio is better in VOO comparing to VGT. VGT is focusing more on information technology, and VOO is all about SP 500. Then when we go further, performance, sometimes VOO was performing better, many times VGT was performing better, but when we compare the holdings here, you can clearly see that having a 40% just in free stocks, I don't know. Let me down below and comment your thoughts on this. Maybe you will say that, okay, I'm fine with that. It's all right because Apple and Microsoft Corporation, both of these companies are great. But still. And when we look on an Apple stock, let's check it out. See, it was performing really good in the last 5 years. So I understand the growth here, right? Yeah, this is like when 40% of that is a VGT and like Apple and Microsoft Corporation. I mean, I completely get it, the growth there. So 470, that's crazy. So this is something, and now let's say VGT, and let's see VOO. So you see 431. Comparing to 451. So even the price is similar. So thank you very much guys for watching. I don't know what else to show you. Let me down in comments your thoughts on this. I'll be really happy to hear your opinion and everything. And yep. See ya.